So let's continue with the rendering part. And this is basically the syntax of how we can loop through the list that we created earlier. And here we are going to use the constructor of menu class that we created, and the properties that we created were basically the type, not this one, the item, the width box, and the style. But in constructor we are also using a key, so I think we don't have to pass this key for now. We can just, and as you can see that this is a name, as you can see that name parameter is used, so we can simply pass the parameter by giving its types. So let's do it. So this item we are passing here, and we need to pass something for the width box. So yeah, here I made a mistake. I had to pass the type item, and here we have to pass type width box, and the width box will simply pass a sized box of width 15.0, so that should work, and this should be constant, so we'll give it a const modifier. And yeah, for style, the styling was for text, for the text, so we can use a text style. And we need to give a font size. Let's keep the font size as 15 again, and let's keep the font width as bold, and let's give it a color, same as we used colors widget earlier. Let's give it blue. So here we can see we have some error. Let's try to fix it. The element type list widget can't be assigned to the list type widget. Okay. Okay, so here we have to, here I did some mistake. Okay, so the one mistake that I can see here is that this bracket was not needed, and again we are getting error here, so let's try to fix this. Undefined name menu items, so that is because we need to specify the name of class, or because we have declared it in the parent class. That's why we were getting this error. Yeah, but again we are getting error here. We should remove this. And still we are getting some errors. You can't see. Okay. Okay, so now everything is fixed, and I think we are ready to run the app. Okay, so let's try to run the app and see how it behaves or how it looks. So this should render a list of menus in the home screen itself, and you can see that it's a bit of like hard work to just list items, simple items, and do so much of coding here. But I think this also gives you flexibility, like how you want to present the menu, and there are some ready to use packages available to create menu. But I think if you are following this way, then you get option of customization. You can customize things your way, and this is something important when you are doing some custom projects for your client or for your company. So we are still waiting for app to run. So it took 106 seconds. Okay, so this is how our menus are looking. A few things we can change here, and that is we can bring the menu to center, and for that we need to use some properties of this column. That is, there's a property main axis alignment, so we will use that, and let's see if we can bring it to the center. And there's a main axis size. Sorry, this should be cross axis alignment. And these two properties should fix things. And now if we rebuild the app, okay, it is in the center, but on one side. So this actually serves our purpose because we have to use this menus inside the. Yeah, I think this is doing this because we have used expanded on the right side of menu item, so it's going left. So I think it's doing something right and it's working correctly. And we have to render the menus in the menu part and not in the home actually. So that's what we will be doing in the next part of the video. But I think this is the first thing that we have to achieve, and that we have done. And now our menus are getting listed and rendered in the home screen. And so in the next part we will be using a plugin or a package to render it in the menu part.